What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? On the heels of Black Lives Matter, Global Network Foundation's recent revelation that it raised over $90 million last year, activists in Ferguson, Missouri have issued a demand that the organization put $20 million of those funds into the community that helped put the issue of racist police violence firmly into the public's conscious. Michael Brown Sr., the father of Mike Brown, whose fatal shooting by then police officer Darren Wilson prompted fiery protest in 2014, made the demand earlier this week in a public video with Ferguson organizer Tory Russell. "Where's all that money going?" said Brown Sr. in a statement referring to the $90 million collected by BLM GNF. "Why hasn't my family's foundation received any assistance from the movement? How could you leave the families who are helping the community without any funding?" Russell, who represents the International Black Freedom Alliance, echoed those sentiments, calling on BLM GNF to inject funding into Ferguson, where he says the movement began. BLM GNF clapped back by pointing out that the organization was not formed until 2015, a year after the Ferguson uprisings, and that it had never received a formal request for funding from the foundation founded by Brown Sr. The statement did not elaborate on whether or not any funds had gone to other groups near Ferguson, such as a separate foundation headed by Mike Brown Jr.'s mother, Leslie McSpadden. Meanwhile, BLM GNF reiterated that it had committed $21 million to Black Lives Matter chapters and Black-led organizations across the country. Just last week, they said that they paid out $3 million to Black families who had been struggling financially due to the coronavirus pandemic. So they, it seemed like they're putting the money out there, $24 million dispersed from $90 million. You know what? I thought that they had raised a lot more than $90 million because I remember a number of Fortune 500 companies that were donating money to the cause. I mean, like most of the big ones was putting up like 20 million and 10 million. I believe somebody put up 100 million. Where did that 100 million go? I don't know if it went to BLM. I thought it went to, I don't know where it went, but a few of them put up $100 million. It's a lot of money, man. Do y'all believe that Mike Brown Sr. deserves some of that Black Lives Matter money? And if so, what's a good number? Because he's asking for 20 million. I don't think that's feasible. I don't think that's going to even happen. That's not practical. I think, $20 million could go a long way. But they're not going to inject $20 million into one city, especially a city as small as Ferguson. That's a lot of bread. 20 million. I wonder where they come up with the number from. And they was asking for that money like it was a shakedown. We demand. Now, personally, I think because of the Ferguson movement, I think the Ferguson movement had a lot to do with the advent, if you will, of BLM. Because the hashtag, like they say, came along the next year. But 20 million, no, I ain't feeling that 20 million, man. I'm not feeling that at all. What's a good number? I say, I don't know, Ferguson kicked it off. But I don't think you can get emotional about this. I think perhaps maybe like $1 million to start and then continued support. Because Black Lives Matter is going to continue to get money. And I do believe that money should go towards building or other organizations, supporting organizations that support the efforts to promote the advancement of black folks. I think the money should go towards black vocational schools. We need that. We need those trades back. It should go towards freeing innocent black people from this crooked judicial system. It should go towards building schools. Black Lives Matter is going to get more money throughout the years. And I just think that that money should also go towards like a focus group that focuses on their focus groups who are always trying to come up with these initiatives to derail the black community. Because they stay on it, man. They always are looking out, trying to find some kind of way to thwart our progress. This is what they do. We need to have a serious focus group. That's all they do. They don't march. They don't go to the church and pray. They don't get on the internet and just go crazy. They don't do none of that. They ain't posting all that stuff, man. All they do is focus. That's what they do, focus. And when they see these laws that they be going in the back doors trying to make while everybody else is asleep, that focus group already on top of it. They can't slide nothing through. They already all over it. We got to have a group like that. That's all they do, like a watchdog. That's all they do. Watchdog. That's all they do. Yeah, we got to have that. Should put some money towards something like that. And then another focus group, they just focus on building, initiatives to build. That's all they do. You know, how can we build in our communities? How can we build resource centers, put these resource centers in our communities? That's what we need. Yeah, I'm with that. You know what, fam, I was thinking about when this whole thing came out? Sometimes you need activists. At other times, you need accountants. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?